Call the roll, please.
Here.
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 Here. Here. All right, if anyone from the audience has business they would like to discuss that is not on the agenda, you can fill out a form right here on the front table. I think we're in the clear tonight. Hand it in to Clerk Haley and we'll get to it later in the meeting. Mayor's report.
Just a couple events that have happened. The Chili Cook, the Highlands County Rotary Club, put on a chili cook this Saturday that was very well attended, had great weather. It was a nice event. I tell you what, there's a ton of people downtown. What was really nice is to see that the restaurants were packed. So that's really it's cool to see that. And then thanks to Ada McGowan for putting on the MLK parade and festivities yesterday. So I had cold weather, but it was a nice little deal. So I also had the pleasure of one of our civic clubs. Is their 100th anniversary was last year, and they're having a celebration February 1st. So what I would like to do is a proclamation for the Rotary Club. This is Todd Scholl, is the president of the Rotary Club of Sebring. If you meet me up at the podium, Todd, please. But the proclamation is, whereas the Rotary Club of Sebring, Florida received its charter from Rotary International on the 8th day of September 1924 and is celebrating a century of service in the city of Sebring. And whereas Rotary International, worldwide service organization founded February 23rd, 1905 in Chicago, Illinois, is the first and one of the largest nonprofit service organizations. And whereas the Rotary Club of Sebring is part of the international efforts to include polio eradication, and Rotary International Foundation grants that support large international projects in the 7 areas of focus: environmental protection, providing clean water, literacy and education, fighting disease, promoting peace, mothers and children, and growing local economies. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards, and promote goodwill and peace in the world. And whereas the Rotary Club of Sebring has served the community since its founding in 1924 through student college scholarships, disaster relief aid, funds to food banks and holiday meals for needy families, and with donations to countless volunteer hours and fundraising efforts for many other noteworthy local and international causes, including starting and sponsoring the Sebring High School band, renovations of City Pier, design and development of Rotary Park, improvements to Hammer Road multi-use trail, the Lakeview Path, and walk rest stations. Whereas the Rotary Club of Sebring has partnered with the City of Sebring and the City Community Redevelopment Agency to construct permanent restrooms in downtown Sebring to serve the community and its commemorate the club's centennial anniversary. Now therefore be it proclaimed, I, John Shute, Mayor of the City of Sebring, Highlands County, Florida, proclaim that the Rotary Club of Sebring, Florida has impacted this community and the world with service since 1924, and that we recognize and commemorate its 100th anniversary on this day, Saturday, February 1st, 2025. Mr. Scholl, thank you for all you guys do. Really appreciate it.
And thank you for taking this time to honor us. We consider the city a great partner. Certainly appreciate your support behind our bathroom project to bring a much needed utility to the city of Sebring.
Great. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Mr. Carlisle.
Well, as usual, the mayor steals my thunder. I was downtown Saturday. We couldn't have ordered a better day. It was a beautiful day. A lot of cars showed up for the car show. I think that's the most cars I've ever seen at a chili cook-off. They had a new guy doing it. So it was a beautiful day and lots of people. That's good to see.
Good.
Yeah, and the kids playing on the wave.
Yeah.
They love that thing. So, yeah, it's always good to see that.
Who would have thought?
Huh?
I said, who would have thought?
Yeah, but they
Who
love
complained
it.
about it, so.
Huh? Yeah, a lot of complaints about it, but the kids don't complain.
Ms. Bendel. Ms. Bendel.
2 weeks ago, excuse me, I was in Malibu, California, Monday, and visiting with my 4 grandchildren, and we were going to some of our favorite places in Malibu. And little did we know that it was going to burn down the next day. And just a shocking turn of events. And our favorite places we've been going to for 20 years are just gone. And a lot of loss of life and just a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. My family's now safe, but my daughter's had to evacuate from the Malibu area several times. But I really was thinking about the fire department, and I've heard some of the stories about their heroism out there, and just that those Santa Ana winds are really, really bad. And I just was thinking again about our Sebring Fire Department, and I'm so glad we had prayer for them today. And I had called up Chief Border to ask about what was happening in Sebring while I was gone, fire-wise, and he was sharing with me about a problem fire they had a couple of weeks ago. And I went by the fire station today to look at the new equipment that helped keep our firemen from having any bad injuries. There was already an injury, and he was telling me about that. And then I asked him if he would come up and tell us what happened and how that new equipment that we had approved helped, and the grant that's coming up to get a second set. Chief Border.
I promise I'll keep it short, but I want to say thank you to all of you guys for always giving us the equipment that we need to help keep us safe. What Mrs. Mendel specifically is referring to is you bought us a new style of Nomex hoods, beginning of fiscal year 23-24. Substantially more expensive than what we were wearing 3 or 4 times, but I do believe that did make a difference from keeping Mike. He got a minor injury compared to what could have been a severe injury. So thank you guys for buying us the safety equipment that we need.
And what about that grant that's going to get the second set?
So we applied for and received a cancer decontamination grant from the state of Florida that's going to buy us a second set of those hoods for all the guys to keep with their second set of underwear. So we don't have them yet, but they're coming. Thank you
We
guys.
appreciate you guys so much. That's all.
Shout out to the fire department for winning the chili cook-off. They got first place.
How many years have they won it?
I don't know. It's
That's
you know,
their 4th year.
it's suspicious how many city officials are on the judging panel. I don't know.
Nobody told us it was number 19, so.
Also, I went around the municipal course with Fred today. We picked the worst day possible to tour. It was great, hanging out in the freezing rain for about an hour. But the course looks awesome, and revenue seems to be significantly up year over year, which is very promising. So looking good out there.
No report.
Yeah, my daughter's taken up golf. We spent quite a bit of time out there, so we're really enjoying it. But anyway, consent agenda. Does anybody have any questions or comments on the consent agenda?
Make a motion, we approve the consent agenda as proposed.
I second it.
Hold the board, please.
Cornell,
Yes.
Hazen,
Yes.
Mendel,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Bishop.
Yes. All right. Moving right on down the line. We have no business to discuss, so on to the attorney.
Agenda item 12A is proposed ordinance number 1535 is on your agenda for second and final reading. It's entitled an ordinance of the city of Sebring, Florida, pertaining to the implementation of a temporary moratorium on the acceptance, processing, and or consideration of any petition, application, or request for development order of any type, including but not limited to a zoning change or comprehensive plan amendment related to mobile home parks, any development which allows mobile or manufactured homes and or includes mobile and manufactured home standards, providing for legislative findings and intent, providing for a temporary moratorium, providing for the implementation of administrative actions, providing for conflicts, providing for severability, and providing an effective date.
Anybody have any questions, comments? Anything from the public? Anything from our city staff?
Public
I'll
lab.
entertain a motion.
I make a motion we approve ordinance number 1535 on second and final reading as presented.
I second it.
All the board?
Carl,
Yes.
Tatum,
Yes.
Mendel,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Bishop.
Yes. All right, Mr. Nately.
Good evening, council. Agenda item 13A is project report. There are really no significant changes to it. Do any of you have any questions?
Nope, I think we're about to mark off 3 or 4 big ones off of this list here pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
Be nice. All right. Nately, you're up.
Please.
So moved.
Second.
All the board? Harris?
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Mendel,
Yes.
Stewart,
Yes.
Bishop.
Yes.